Please be advised that the opinions, thoughts, and views expressed by the guest of Room 716 podcast or by its host are solely for entertainment purposes. We hope you enjoy. Thank you. Now go like and subscribe.
Man, we've been here running our mouth, but there was a whole bunch of stuff I really want to get into with you, DA, man.
Yeah, let's go.
The music, man.
Oh yeah, the music. Most definitely, man.
For those who don't know, you feel me? Like, you have some real dope ass tracks. So I was going through some of your videos, actually.
Yeah.
Videos, and so I know you're on Apple Music and all that. You feel me? There's some good hits. Hey man, thank you for putting it out to the world, man, for real.
Fact,
so, what's the climate of being? All right, now, first of all, are you an independent rapper or signed somewhere?
Oh, okay.
What's the situation with that?
Well, how you would define it, I would be considered independent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have my own LLC with my music.
Sure.
That's just to acquire my music royalties.
Okay, dope.
That's neat, bro. That's
dope.
neat.
But like, it's easier to say it now, but once you get signed, you do have to relinquish a lot of your own shit to them. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to, I feel like, as far as my knowledge, I don't know everything. Facts.
Yeah, but you in the world.
I already know a little bit to what I know to be where I want to be.
Right.
So right now, I got motion. I got motion on the low, trying to, you know what I mean, get everything together. I'm not gonna rush into it, so that's why it's taking the time that it's taking. Yeah. But a distribution deal would be best with a big label. So Empire.
So you would say that would be the
QC.
best route. That would be the best route.
For me right now.
For you right now.
And then once you get that, you can build from there.
Real quick, I heard you say that you're not active right now, but like you just dropped a video like 5 months ago, right? What's the name of the right? Like 5 months ago?
Yeah, highly favored. So that was 5
months ago.
That was
That's
something.
active.
That was a favorite. So
Okay.
highly favorite. That's pretty much. Granted, man, I'm grateful for the people that I come across.
Right.
I'm grateful.
Right.
Facts.
Okay.
I'm grateful. You know what I mean? To be here in the presence of everyone, I'm grateful. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
real.
I just I named that just being highly favored, man. God didn't have to bring this connection together. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro.
So
I'm
that was
not
more
really
like a
good at
little
stuff.
single that you dropped just to put out there.
Yeah, so it was a video that I owed to the culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I had to do it. I had to do it. A lot of people like that record.
She was hot.
I made a lot of money off that record.
Yo, the video was flying.
Bro.
Thank you.
The song was dope.
Appreciate
I was like,
it, bro.
okay.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah, shout out to my boy Trans Luciano, man. He's a fire artist and a fire videographer, man.
Bro, that was a masterpiece,
He put that
bro.
together,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate that. So that's the intro to my album. It's a self-titled album, a self-titled track to my album. Highly favored. What's the name of the album that I dropped it on? And I wanted a self-titled track to pretty much, cause you know every rapper has their story. So
100%. Yeah.
my biggest thing is being grateful, bro. Being grateful, but I'ma still pop my shit. It's a difference between being grateful and being humble. I'm humble, but I'ma still pop shit because I've been blessed with certain things.
That's a fact.
So highly favorite is my theme.
Right.
So that's why I did, you know what I mean? That's why I named that. That's why I did the track. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
The first line of that record on the verse is, I swear that I'm grateful. Yeah, swear that I'm grateful.
Yeah.
That's the first thing, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like humility is not preached nowadays. People are way more selfish.
Bro. That's real.
People are really helpful.
Say that
People
shit.
are more, I'm dead ass, bro.
Say
And my
that
thing
shit.
is, bro,
That's real
I'm all
shit,
about
yeah.
inclusion, bro.
That's real shit, bro.
I want to bring people together to create a bigger system. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? On
Myself.
another note, though, if I'm being real, I think that is part of the reason why I can speak for if I'm not overstepping my boundaries. That I think they invited you as their first guest on their show, because what I realize about Kavo and Raida is that they will never bring anybody around that they can't personally vouch
Yeah.
for themselves.
Yeah.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? They always have solid people
That's real shit.
around them. That's one of the reasons why I hang around these two gentlemen.
And
right
that's
here.
great. And I love the system that y'all set, bro.
Yeah.
The fact that you behind the camera, you kind of orchestrating things, keeping everybody in line.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
really
baby.
y'all don't know, bro. That is key, bro. That is key
Yeah.
to have somebody that actually cares, bro.
No,
that
facts.
cares about the system and how the structure that we need to go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, that's a great thing, bro. It's all about being the course of being highly favored, bro. Most people can't do this.
No,
Real shit,
facts.
bro.
People that have like a lot of knowledge,
Yeah.
I can pull up on an old head on Peachtree Street,
Right.
right off the campus,
Right.
with an old head speak, with a, you know what I mean?
No, bro,
You can pull out have a conversation with them, you know what I mean? They
That's
got
real
all
shit.
this wisdom in the world
Facts.
on Auburn Avenue, Edgewood, wherever you want to go, wherever, you know what I
On
mean?
the side of the street.
Yeah, and they can have all, but they can't sit here and do this. So
Can't
it's
sit
like,
here
you know what I
That's real.
mean? These are the type of moments I'd be like, yo, I'm highly favored, man. I'm amongst
Yeah,
gentlemen,
appreciate
man. I'm
you.
amongst
Appreciate you, man.
aggressive individuals, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I have some more questions.
Let's talk.
For you with the music side. You feel me? Just because I'm really curious, man. Like I know you
Yeah.
for years now. You feel me? All right. So you mentioned that your music's at a standstill. You were trying to say right now.
Yeah. I got
Is that something you can talk about, like why, or
Okay.
like it's just like some personal, or like you don't have to talk about it? But
No,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
we
see, like,
can
what's-
talk. We can talk. No, this is great. This is great. What I needed. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what I needed to explain that because some people don't understand that.
Because the
they
world's
don't-
waiting for the hits, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I literally get texts like, "Yo,
Yeah,
when the
yeah.
next
Where
project
at,
coming
man?
out? What's next? As far as content, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Are you
real
done
shit.
with music?
Right.
So it was like people that know me. You know, if you know, you know type shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how self-indulged I am in my music. You know what I'm saying? So granted, I got a lot going on. Just a process of getting it all finalized.
Okay.
Yeah, bro.
And some of that's out of my hands. So it's like I still gotta kind of get stuff done. So granted, I'm literally legit. I'm sitting on 5 projects.
5.
Ooh.
5
Hey, bro,
projects.
like, and that's not an exaggeration. DA, from the moment I met you, bro,
Yeah.
the one thing I've took from you, bro, is you are a perfectionist.
Yes.
You are a perfectionist.
Got to, man.
Like
Got
if it's not up to your tier, your quality, you know what I mean, bro. You're not gonna put shit out. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna. So I can honestly say, bro.
And that could be a good or bad thing too, because like
What's
Why
up,
bad?
though?
Why bad?
well, bad because the fact is I'm not where I need to be musically as far as at a fame level or somewhere where I need to be established to where I can start making serious money about it. You know what I mean? About my music. You know what I mean? If I'm serious about it. A lot of niggas ain't serious.
Right.
They want to be in the studio just to do it because it's
Talk to
fun.
'em.
Right.
But they not serious. They don't want to start a career about it. Granted, everybody says rapping is not a career,
Right.
but it's different things that it can
It's
open
a career
opportunities
though, right?
to.
Right.
Huh? Yeah, it can be. I made money. I released up TuneCore.
Yeah.
Like TuneCore is my biggest money maker. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money off my first album, July Baby.
Yeah.
Overall, it took like 4 years, but I made like 600 off that.
Yeah.
Off just putting on music.
cool.
Bro, that was
Yeah.
a
You see what I'm
nice
saying?
body of work, bro.
Yeah, like
You know,
yeah, it was like, but it was the
that was
first
a nice
project
body of
to
work,
begin.
bro.
Yeah,
That
it was the
a nice
first
body of
established project I had in Atlanta.
So question for you,
So
man.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
So go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, you know what I mean? It just like it just. Granted, you have those opportunities, we have those platforms where you can do that, but it's just a matter of like, all right, you got to elevate somewhere.
Right.
So-
right.
There's a question I really wanted to ask, right?
Yeah.
So I know being an artist in the age of technology, feel me? We have Instagram, we have everything. It's real easy to build up a following. You feel me? Real easy to get Instagram famous, right? Well, not real easy, but that's the route that most new sensations take. They
Yeah.
blow up on the internet first, and then they get signed, and you know what I'm saying? Da 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 da.
Yeah.
But I remember, I'll say back in the day, but before the internet really blew up like this, people used to do a lot of shows
Yeah.
and being there doing shows everywhere, right? And I do shows everywhere. On top of that, most artists, when you get signed and you get that deal,
Yeah.
the artist really makes their money off of shows.
Yeah, that was
You feel me?
That's the big I said. Yeah.
So back in the day, it was shows to build your name, and when people get on, it's shows to build your pockets.
Yeah.
Really. So where does the new, or like as far as your views on in this day of technology, how do you feel, or do you do shows, and do you think there is validity in doing shows and doing the internet? So being in the streets that people see, the people, you feel me, do shows and build an internet following.
That's a great question.
Yeah,
that is a great question, and I'm glad to be here to answer this because
let's go.
Doing shows in Atlanta is cap.
It's cap.
You got these places that charge an artist $320 for a slot.
Wow.
Shout out to Apache, the first one.
Apache.
I had about 12, 15 people. You know what I mean? Show with my gear. I used to make hoodies and shit. I still make them. You know what I mean? I used to make hoodies and shit, and I was like, yo, pull up. I got a show. Please pull up. You know what I mean? I have people pull up to support me in a sense.
Right.
But the establishment is charging me $320, $350. You know what I'm saying? Just to perform for a slot. They charge like 10 artists. So 10 times 300. What's that? That's something out like 3,000. So they making it that night, you know what I'm saying, of artists. So, and then they charge you at the door. So I don't think it's very lucrative for artists to do that.
One question.
To perform without, but
these places that charge artists $300 to perform, is there like a prize for the best performance, or just performing to be there?
Exposure. That's it. Exposure. You hope that the person that you're okay. So granted, if it's like 10 artists that gotta perform, you hope to win over a fan.
Right.
So they but they don't care about the people that host these events. I don't think I want to say think because it might be other things, but I don't feel like they really care about as far as, yo, I want you to do woo. Now when I went to New York and I performed. Shout out Joe Perk. He used to really put me on as far as the knowledge of this music shit.
Shout out to Joe, man. What's up,
Joe Perk. Yeah. He like that. You know what I'm saying? That boy gonna be a star. I don't care what he do. I ain't talked to him in a minute, but he gonna be a star whatever the fuck he do. And I owe a lot to him. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as I wouldn't be in the position I am with the knowledge, the position I am in right now if it wasn't for him. So
that's real, bro.
He told me about the performance in New York that I did. We did a song together. And pretty much we won out of, I want to say, about 36 to 40 artists that performed that night. And granted, this event started at like 10. Right. It didn't end till like 4 in the morning.
That's crazy.
And I performed in front of 300 people, over 300 people.
What song did you perform?
It's one of my older songs, man. It's not even out. It's on like SoundCloud.
Okay.
But it was called, damn, I forgot the name. Oh, Lord. I don't know how to read. I know the melody, but the song, it went off. It went off, and then we won. Shout out Shade 45 in New York. They chose us. We was like the fourth member.
That's dope.
So out of like 36 to 40 people that performed, we won out of like we won fourth out of those many. So it was great. It was great. That's when I started to see. You know what I mean? Then I had a couple shows in Atlanta, and that's when it was like, hey, they charging you this much to perform.
So question. A couple questions. Sorry, man. I got.
No, let's go. Let's right. Yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Because it like blows my mind when I know people as talented as yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You feel me?
Yeah.
And so, one question is the charging. Is it just Atlanta? Or is it like, do they charge for the show in New York? Mm-hmm. Or like, is there other markets? Because I listen to your music, your music is universal, bro.
Yeah.
Your music is universal. You're from Chicago, you're down here in the A, but your music is universal. Like, you just speak to the people. You feel
like,
me?
I wouldn't even know he's from fucking Chicago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, if I
that's
you know what I mean? Like, peace of mind is my shit.
Yo, real
peace
shit.
of mind is my shit, bro. You know what I mean? I turn that
real shit. Man, I like that communion a little. Communion right now.
That's my shit.
Real quick. If you haven't had a chance to check out Peace of Mind and Communion, take 10 minutes, stop the video, and go check it out.
Check it out. Communion, that's on my highly favorite album.
He got
Peace of Mind is my Evoke album. That was my R&B project. So yeah, it's two different vibes, man.
So, bro,
but
I got one. I'm sorry. I got one question for you though.
Yeah.
So Evoke, Evoke, bro.
Yeah.
I love that body of work, bro. You know me. That's right up
I know,
my alley, bro.
yeah.
You got that vibe to you, bro.
Put a little guy
Evoke, bro.
in
For
the
those of
whip.
you who haven't listened, man, please go check out Evoke, man. It's on Apple Music.
My latest project.
I promise you, you
Fact,
won't
man.
be disappointed. I promise you. So,
The album cover is crazy. I thought I recognized
album
some
cover
hands.
is crazy. Album cover is
some
crazy.
hands. I was like, hold on.
I get some hands. What I gotta do?
Look at the hands.
What I gotta do to get some hands on you like that?
Shout out to the bottom, man.
Man, yo.
Yeah, that was. But look, I honestly feel like R&B is the easiest genre to write for. Okay, let's bring it back. I essentially want to be a songwriter. You know what I mean? I want to be able to write songs for multiple genres and multiple artists.
Right. That's why I don't consider you a rapper.
That was my deal. Exactly. It's a difference. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people like to argue that. It's the difference between a rapper and an artist. Facts. It's a difference between that. It's a difference between an artist and a rapper.
Totally
That's a
different.
fact.
An artist is a person that isn't afraid to push their pen when it comes to the creative process to other limits. You know what I'm saying? So, what was your question was
100%.
damn, that's my turn.
Evoke.
Oh, my question was so
hands
the body of
Evoke. Oh, okay.
Evoke.
So
What's that
Evoke,
inspired?
I knew that I wanted to make an R&B project. R&B is one of my favorite genres to write. It's the easiest.
Yeah.
Regardless of people think it's the easiest. If you want to be a songwriter, R&B catches fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
It's not that main. It's not a like. Okay, so what we think nowadays? It's not that many R&B artists to this day. So we have
So
we got
Devin
We got like the
Giveon. Who else? Who else we got?
The younger generation, like the Young
Jacquees?
Blues, and
Daniel Caesar.
Young Blues, man, right? Daniel Caesar, but he's
Young
kind of.
Blues.
Yeah, he's phasing out.
You see what I'm saying? But it's not. But think about back in the day.
It's not as
we had
saturated.
Usher.
We got
We
Tank.
had Genuine.
It's not as
Tank
saturated.
still trying to be active,
Tank still
but
being active.
he just dropped the project. But it's not nowadays. R&B isn't like a main prominent genre.
It's not at all.
It's not as respected.
Right?
You got Brent Fayez,
That's a fact.
Brendan Fraser, Daniel Caesar, Giveon.
Oh, what's that?
Who else?
What's that guy?
The other
Don't play with
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller.
But when I see he dropped the project, he dropped Kansas.
That's a fact.
It's not a
He
main
just showed
thing.
up to my alma matter, Georgia State. This
He
past,
did. I saw that on
This
Instagram.
past homecoming weekend.
Shout out to him. Shout out to you.
Shout out
Yeah,
Bryson
big
Tiller.
ups.
But it's like, but back to the R&B subject. That's the thing where I love to write R&B. It's the easiest, man. Women will promote your shit. I don't give a fuck what you do. Niggas, they follow women, but women will first promote your shit. I don't know what it is about women, but if they fuck with you, like that's what it is. Women will promote your shit. If you're an artist trying to make, bro, if you appeal to women,
The fact.
you know what I mean? That's what I said. R&B is
gems right now, bro.
That's a fact, bro. Joe Burke taught me that.
Uppercoming artists, younger
Hey,
artists.
so who would you say your audience is targeting? Who would you say is your main audience?
So back when I said earlier, it's about elevation. You know what I mean?
That's real.
Lil Baby already saw it. Who was his first hit? That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. That was his first record.
That is real.
Lil Baby has grown so much.
It has grown.
To a person that didn't even want to rap initially. Young Thug gave him bread to rap to get off the street.
And that's real too though, because Lil Baby has grown in the short amount of time. Because look at Jay-Z's catalog.
Yeah.
He was rapping about drugs at first, then he switched over.
He transferred to that money shit.
Lil Baby seemed like he was just trying to get his foot in the game with the drugs, and then he really wanted to be the rapper that progresses the
But I
movement.
feel like
You see what I'm saying?
that becomes knowledge. Lil Baby
That's
is
a
at a
fact.
point successfully where he has more access to things.
That's a fact.
Exactly. And
So that way he can rap different. And the thing, he's from Atlanta. He bleeds that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he can get to the level he can talk that shit. And his intellectual records still sound like club records. So that's the thing, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's really a narrative that he can push.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It fits for that narrative. He can talk that intellectual shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Baby did a pop record. I don't know if motherfuckers really know too much about it, but he did a pop record. He's just elevating. I said that earlier. It's about elevation at the end of the day.
All day.
Granted, you can talk all that street
Always.
shit, but like once you start elevating and start blurring them lines of other genres, that's more opportunity you can get.
Like,
It's about time, because it quiet.
It's critical to start off as a munch, but you gotta elevate into the box. You gotta elevate to the bit.
That was great. That was great. I'm not mad at that. That was great.
No. But that's 100% real what you're saying. And I'm glad we get to hear that perspective because, I mean, real, like I said, I've known you for years. Kavo known you for years.
Crazy.
And
crazy how this circle kind of came together.
It's a crazy
That's another
circle.
story, though. That's another episode.
Last question for me.
Yeah.
Before, you know what I'm saying, I move off of you, but Kavo, if you have a question, please drop it. When can we expect something, bro? When can the fans, look at the camera, tell everybody when they can expect something from you?
They're waiting. They're waiting like I'm waiting. They're waiting like we waiting.
Watch out now.
They're waiting like we waiting.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm literally 4 bars from my girlfriend. I'm making her get in the studio. Her voice been fucked up. Her voice been fucked up, but I'm literally waiting 4 bars. She has to do 4 lines.
You gonna write them? You gonna write them for her? You gonna write them?
It's a little bit of both. She on her way too. We developing her too.
Oh, nice.
You gonna write them?
I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Nice.
You need a team, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. You cannot do this shit by yourself.
You have a team.
And my girl that has a slightest interest in music, you know what I mean? I'm
Only thing you do by yourself is be by yourself.
So, no.
Shout out to the women that build their men up, but I don't think the men that build their women up get enough recognition. So shout out to all the men that actually
build their women up from what they want to do.
You said it.
At the end of the day, man, it's dropping gems on people, bro. People might not be exposed to this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But
y'all don't want to talk about how dropping gems.
6, it's up, bro.
Y'all don't want to talk about how dropping gems on a one-night stand got you a girlfriend. You
I'm talking about the whole diamond.
Hold on, wait.
Hey,
let's get to that one-night stand. You want to go while you dropping gems? You want to talk about that? Go ahead.
Your question, you asked it when you expect the
fact. Go ahead, what you talking about?
Like I said before, I'm sitting on 5 projects, but I have a rapper project.
Okay.
I have 2 collabs.
Oh.
I have a club project, and I have another R&B project.
Can you tell us who the collabs are with?
I have 3 solo projects, and I have 2 collab projects.
Okay.
The collab projects is one with 3.
Okay.
My nigga 3 from St. Louis, Dennis.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He came in, flew to Atlanta. He was there for like 3 days. We knocked the whole project out. 6 songs, fire.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
6 songs, you said?
Just 6 songs. They small packs. They small packs. You understand?
That's dope though.
Attention span nowadays is so low, bro.
No, that's dope.
That's why podcasts shit like this, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get motherfuckers' attention, bro, because niggas be like, alright, bro, let me click off. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't really value the quality of things. You know what I'm saying? So with music, you kind of gotta be in the position that we are musically. It's like, all right, not everybody gonna listen to it. So let's put a small pack together where we can put what somebody will fuck with. At least 1 or 2 songs. I don't know if y'all listen to the Boozy and Vlad or Drink Champs. I think it's Drink Champs.
Probably.
He mentioned social media as far as like people are hungry. What you got, nigga? What you got? I need it right now. I need it right now. Oh, you ain't got it? All right, fuck it, we off. Next person. What you got? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. So back then, you would drop an album, you'll be good for like 1 or 2 years. 2 years. You'll be good. Now, you gotta think, and I blame Lil Wayne for this. Lil Wayne, when he hit the drought era, that nigga was dropping projects back to back. So he was feeding the streets. So everybody had, that's why I feel like Wale fell out. I'm random. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're any Wale fan.
Wale is tough though.
Wale is fire.
I've heard that same argument.
But Wale couldn't compete with to the point. You know what I'm saying? So Wale is like non-existent
real shit.
because he puts out quality music. Not saying Wayne don't put out quality music, but Wayne caught on.
Yeah.
So
Wayne caught on and he was able to put the drop. No ceilings. Sorry for the wait. Carter 4 or 5. Come on, bro.
That's a fact.
That's why I feel like attention spans are so low as that it is.
Wayne wasn't dropping back to back though.
It was a faster rate from the early 2000s to the 90s.
So the first
Lil
person
Wayne set the precedent.
No.
He set the precedent.
The first person I really saw to really drop
Yeah.
was, I'm keeping it real, Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z dropped 10 summers straight. And that was a lot. Every summer he had an album. People weren't dropping every
That's a year, man. That's a year in between.
But people weren't doing that. People weren't even dropping.
Wayne was on mixtapes. Mixtapes was a thing. Then Wayne had Young Money.
No, see.
So you gotta think, the Young Money wave on top of his shit.
This is what happened. Wayne came in the era, or not came in, but Wayne started doing that in the era where mixtapes were like albums.
Yeah, LimeWire age.
Were like albums.
LimeWire,
mixtapes always been out, but mixtapes were just mixtapes.
Yeah.
Mixtapes were rapping over other people's beats.
Fact, and that's what he did.
Wayne did that. But when Wayne did it, it was still album quality. When Wayne started
But that was Wayne though. Nobody else was doing that. That's why I blame Wayne.
That's a fact.
That's why I blame Wayne as far as this new generation, as far as like the need for music. They need the shit. So
they need it, bro.
Yeah.
Fact. So check this. I became a major Wayne fan when he dropped No Ceilings. I might be showing my age.
I remember that project.
You good.
I'm a little younger than the rest
That shit
of the
was
crew.
fire though. That shit was late.
Hey, so why you laughing? Why you laughing though?
Hey man, I'm just
that's a fact. I was in there. But I was with Wayne on Carter 2, Carter 3.
So you was there before
He said
So that's when I became.
When I was a Wayne fan, is the block is hot.
Oh, yeah, I was a Wayne fan back when 500 degrees.
Right. Oh, nigga, you blink. I was a Wayne fan back in
No Ceilings was it for me for Wayne.
I didn't mention No Ceilings.
Wayne, man, No Ceilings. You didn't get a chance to hear No Ceilings?
No, I didn't mention it. I said
that was Wayne's best mixtape.
Sorry for the wait, No Ceilings.
No Ceilings was the best.
That was
Wayne's best mixtape.
That's what niggas, bro. Niggas been putting out
One was the best mixtape.
It's his fault. That's why I said it's his fault.
And that's what stuck with me from Wayne. So my personal Wayne experience, man, is No Ceilings. You know what I mean? Like No Ceilings.
Picked up from there.
Yeah.
That's like very
That's when I so.
Real quick question
good,
for both of you, real quick.
Yeah.
Was when Hot Boys first started, did y'all foresee Wayne being the superstar?
Fuck no.
Or like, who was your favorite Hot Boy when it first started? Juvenile was your favorite?
That was me.
I mean,
That's a given.
That's a given.
Nah, man.
Juvenile was the face.
Super Shaka was coming up, but he went, you know.
But Juvenile
he murdered what they did. Super Shaka was fire.
Juvenile was the face.
So y'all disagreeing that Juvenile wasn't the face?
Juvenile was the best.
Okay.
Juvenile was the most polished.
Yes.
So Juvenile was the first to be released, and rightfully so.
Hell no.
But one of my favorite was
who got over Juvenile?
Hell no.
One of my favorites was
You say
BG.
most polished.
BG was one of the original members of the Hot Boys. BG stood for Baby Gangster.
Wow. You know, you just dropped some knowledge on a lot of people.
I didn't know that though. I just thought it was BG.
BG
It's a lot of room 716ers.
Go back and listen.
It's a lot of room 716ers that don't know this. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of room
so you're really
716ers.
dropping a lot of knowledge that we did not know.
Man. First of all the Hot Boys were hard. All of them were hard. They all did their thing. BG, go back and listen to some of BG's lyrics. BG was always hard. BG had some issues I won't really speak on because I wasn't there. I don't know all about him.
Yeah.
He had some issues he was dealing with, and his career didn't shoot off like he wanted to because of those issues. But go back and listen to BG. BG was hard. They all were hard. But keep in mind, Wayne was 13 when the Hot Boys came out.
Damn.
These boys were at least 18, 19.
Yeah.
So when they came out, Wayne developed into something that was, you know what I'm saying?
Way beyond.
Super, you know.
Because his foundation was
solid.
solid.
Like them boys, Juvenile was the most polished. I'll say that. That's why Juvenile was the first to drop. He was the most polished. I wasn't there. I'm not a Hot Boy from, you know, their time, but you gotta think about it. When the Hot Boys fell apart and they had the beef issues, Wayne was the only one that stuck with them. The rest of them, Juvenile, BG, all the rest of them had issues with Baby and the old Hot Boy camp. So Wayne had that time to develop and be in the spotlight and actually become that superstar artist. The rest of them were in the cold doing whatever they were doing.
No, facts.
That's a good point.
So that's something that you have to think about, like, not take nothing from Wayne. But Wayne had that coaching. Wayne was still in the industry. Wayne was able to develop.
And he was smart enough to take off.
Yeah.
Because Juvenile came back with Rodeo.
Juvenile came back. That's after having beef for years.
Rodeo. He put that in the middle, right? But it wasn't enough to compete with Wayne as far as that moment.
Anyway, though, man, shout out to the Hot Boys.
Yeah,
you
man.
feel me? Silk the Soccer is.
I mean, he was one of them. No, this is like nothing to do. I don't know. I'm off the jack. My bad, bro.
Yo, Silk
I'm sorry. I said Silk Shocker. I take full accountability. I'm sorry.
Silk the Shocker was the first Blueface.
Why you say that?
Because he said
bust down
fucked up.
Tatiana.
Nah, because everyone always say how Blueface came out rapping off beat.
Yeah.
Silk the Shocker.
He
Silk
was.
the Shocker never used to rap off beat, but it still was fire.
I'm not with that.
He was the
Yeah.
first. You feel me? I can't do it like that, but he was the first rapper I knew that consistently rapped off beat, but it was still like,
still.
fuck, I still rock with
But
this
that's
shit.
like you got Boozy came off beat. Boozy raps off beat. Joey Badass raps off beat.
But not like those two.
But back then, Blueface,
Silk the Shocker,
Chicago drill.
Blueface and Silk the Shocker.
You're right. I like that comparison.
They rap like.
But Blueface when he got with DDG, if you Calabasas and remix of Calabasas, Moonwalking in Calabasas, he was on the beat. He was doing better.
But that Tatiana
bust down.
That shit, I was like, did they switch the beat on my man?
Yeah.
But the shit still was a bop. It was a bop though. It was still like, alright, let's go. And Silk the Shocker was just like that. Every song he had,
I haven't thought about that till you brought it
people
up.
like, are they like? Is he in the studio? Like who? He rapping first and make the beat after. Like what the?
Yeah, that
but
was
it
like,
all used to go though.
Yeah,
like Silk Shocker used to go.
That's
his baby brother too.
That's crazy. He's successful. I seen like an old interview maybe a year ago with him.
Master, your brother is Master P. You always gonna have money and be doing.
He was always businessman. He was like Ice Cube and shit.
Man, Silk the Soccer probably owns like a chain of goddamn
noodles and noodles.
He's good.
Rap snacks.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. All right, yeah, facts, man. Hey, but all right, man. We done been all over the place, man. I'm sorry, man. Go ahead, bro.
Oh no, bro. So I just had a question, bro, and I'm pretty sure my viewers they can benefit from this
go ahead,
bro.
yeah.
So, what would you leave the younger generation of up and coming artists?
What I would leave advice for upcoming artists. Granted, I'm still growing as it is.
Yeah.
I'm never too big to say that I'm still growing as I'm going.
Yeah.
Be original.
Okay.
And have content where people can see you. I think that's key, because if you have a situation where you have somebody to see you, nowadays it's more visual more than sonically. So it's more visual. They have to see you. They have to see what you about. Granted, like if you're marketable, that's what the labels are looking at.
Right. Okay.
Marketable seems like it means even more than being remarkable.
Yes. You have to think Glorilla.
Yeah.
Trucking on the headlights is a thing. We've been seeing that.
It's
But she was the first person to put it in a song.
Right, she was nothing.
So it was like, oh shit, man. I've been shaking my ass at a red light.
So let me turn up.
I've seen that before in real life. I've seen that before.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's remarkable and marketable.
Oh, okay.
Glorilla's a perfect example. We seen that ratchet shit.
Right.
We probably ain't gonna fuck them, but we seen them having a good time in front of them headlights at a red light. They drunk, trucking on in the sunroof. Bitch. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
But granted, she was original and marketable.
Right.